Are there particular patterns that you're identifying?
I think, yeah, we can go to AI paths as well. Of course, people are trying to get hold of that one in different ways. I think that the number one, I'll give you one trend and one static thing. So the whole thing of, you can call it systems as a service or partly. I mean, before we had it in our own machines, in our own server room and all of that. And of course, gradually that is moving out to the building more and more. I think the game of when do you buy a system and when do you buy a service and which systems do you have is a pretty static one. It's more around how companies evolve and where they are on that journey, what type of company they are, what's right for you. So I don't see a big trend in all of that, even if we move the machines to the cloud instead of our own server room. But the main trend I would say that's real and it's here and that I think will continue to accelerate is open source, right? Especially maybe in the programming space where we see R and Python making big cuts into the way we work, not only because it's open source and quote unquote free, but it just moves faster in terms of capabilities. So that's where I would say it actually say change. You not only shift to what's the latest and greatest for the same thing. To me, that is a slightly different beast as well, right? So that's something we're quite into at the moment. So there, obviously, definitely that's a trend, and I think a significant change and a change that is already coming, and that will have impact, already have, and will continue to have with quick growth. I think AI, of course, right? It's a longer journey. It's a slower uptake, right? It has so many other considerations to it. If we're talking about the level after, oh, cool, yeah, it will of course help me improve my data management plan writing. It will help me with producing some code for SAS or R or whatever it is for some stuff I want to do that I just can't do myself or make it more efficient. That is a proxy AI one way and very beneficial of that. Before we get to actual states where AI, quote unquote, independently do some other stuff, there are so many kind of considerations that are not maybe not technical that we need to get kind of sorted first. I think that's a much longer journey.
Yeah, I mean, you made a couple of really interesting points there around open source, particularly that piqued my interest.